a shot and quick constructed. Blue-white favorable wins. Anyone's clipping the video, clip this part now. Let's give her a shot. Play the match. It's what we woke up at 4 in the morning to do. Play this. I don't know. Favorite win should be pretty fun. If I can go 3 and 3, I'd be pretty happy with any deck I can get 3 and 3 with. Ugh, we don't actually want this. Both of them are starting again, but we'll try it. Let's go. This deck's probably gonna feel pretty bad in games I don't draw it. Oh! I wonder if there's enough tribal among any of our flyers. Like if we could have gone bird tribal. I mean, use the seal away on a Siren Storm Hammer. We'll be pretty happy with that. Level Plains next. Beauty. So yeah, this deck does feel bad if you don't draw favorable wins or the. Okay, so we need to get to our favorable wins or the other enchantment. I wonder if I should just save that because I have the second Teshar anyway. And I'm kind of mana flooded, so. Sure, sort of helped me out. Get some. Oh, relevant. Stop giving me lads. Please. This deck tops out at 4 on the curve. Man, the fact that I haven't drawn either of my enchantments is kind of a feels bad. Lyra! What is Vigilance 2? Search for Escanto would probably be pretty decent. just for how important trying to get to almost either of my channels, right? Oh my god, the amount of flood is disgusting. I think I should go down to 20 lines in this deck, maybe. Honestly, yeah, let's go down a couple lands and go up a couple Ixalan bindings. Resplendent Griffin. Probably countered? No, that's nice. I mean, at this point, like, Pharaoh is just gonna be countered. It's kind of surprising he didn't attack. He had first strike this time, but I guess he is playing around my seal away, so it's good for him. I mean, I'll do this. You draw a card. You counter. I'd rather do. Probably will counter it, or probably shouldn't do it. Yep. There's 8 of these. This is like such an unfortunate game. Honestly, super early. Play this game. Feels bad. It's probably not enough to go Griffin. How many birds exist? I'm just very curious. You have gone bird tribal. Because River Hoopo! Probably not for that. That's real. Because these are historic spells. Wait a minute, I just thought this is relevant, this is historic. Because that's a lot of historic triggers for a lot of things that matter for that. But I don't think it, because yeah, that's right. We're gonna edit this deck, and again, I think we're gonna go down. We'll go down one of each, and for some Ixalan's bindings. But I think for quick play, quick constructed, I think it has to just continue the deck that it as is. So I don't think these changes will be in effect. But I think those are good changes. We're gonna try this deck a second time. Do. Now we're gonna draw all the favorable ones. Every favorable one that exists. Not significant thing. Probably won't attack because he probably wants to just draw a card. Okay. Alright, you can't block your summoning sick guy. I won't block him. I think we play out. Favorable wins. A second favorable wins. I'm just punching for 5. Punch in for 5. I certainly. Oh, I don't have enough. I really want to draw an island here, so the Siren Storm Tamer is relevant. Because now I really want to wreck this guy. He's suddenly huge. Trying for Gerard in favorable wins. What a good addition, actually. I'm screenshotting this for a buddy that I know likes the resident jank brew of playing this stupid card. Would have loved for this to be an untapped land, but we're just gonna come in for 6 and call it a day. It's a 3/3 Siren Storm Tamer. That's probably enough to kill me, to be honest. Like, I'm not interacting with my opponent at all, so they probably just come in and swing for the kill. But this was cool. Giant 7/7 Charmer Truck. Alright, so we started this day with 2 losses. We're gonna go for the next one and hopefully be okay. So I lost to Merfolk? What's the first game again? I can't even remember what the first game was. Control. I lost to Control on Yeah, all things that probably should beat this deck. But at the same time, I got mana flood in that control matchup, so that was pretty brutal. Yes, Cat's evil. You'll feel the ring feels bad right now. Just play a tap me on a river. Ugh, tap one. Top one. Top one. I thought it would have mattered actually in specific hand. Because I would play planes, and then next turn that comes on tap, sure, but... let's just play out a pair of Siren Storm Tamers. That's probably mono red. I don't know what he's waiting for. Your red counter spell if you have. Yeah. Like you have a Magma Spray or something. So it's Magma Spray one of them. Or you have Lightning. He's trying to decide if Lightning Strike is working on his hands. Ooh. Favorable wins. Let's go. I think we're gonna hope he attacks here. We'll just steal away the Kindling Phoenix. Probably. Go ahead, pretty good. The crappy part is like, man, how much do you wish you had a sideboard for this? He might regular attack here, which would work in my favor, to be honest. No. He plays it safe. Good for you. So we'll seal away the Kindling Phoenix. What's nice is I have Chalet out. Tap for mana right here. Siren Storm Tamer protects my Chalet. So we can't just. So everything's hexproof, and then it's gonna be a 2 for. It'll be a Siren Storm Tamer in exchange for whatever he tries to remove Chalet with. That's interesting. So if you try to gain control Chalet, I'll just protect him once. And he'll be tapped out from doing other shenanigans. Glorybringer can take out one creature or something. Favorable wins against Big Red. So Glorybringer can't kill Chalet because of favorable wins. I don't know if it's Magic itself. Its latest Magic patch has been so, like, it just... I don't know if it's on my computer or if it's the latest Magic pack. Except there was also a BIOS update. And I don't know what's caused this lag. Go to bed. I've been up since 3 in the morning. So you go to bed, Ireland. This is too early for you. As my opponent is now slow playing because he realized he lost the game. There's legitimately nothing you can do. The best you have is Magma Spray. Would be the best thing this guy's got. Take 8 damage, no problem. Like if he had Magma Spray, then you could Magma Spray Chalet and then Glorybringer Exert, but it clearly doesn't have that. He's taking Nightmares. So I think we just winners. Or play a guy that can't block shit. For good measure, we'll get something +1/+1. Boom! Busted! Deck's busted. Blue-white favorable wins, getting its first win of the day. Trying for Gerard. Good deck up. A good call. Yeah, let's keep. The deck definitely doesn't feel good if you don't have one of the enchantments, though. But can't run too many enchantments. Ooh, opponent mulliganing to 4. Big red. So what do we have? Again, we have lost to control, blue-black control. We have lost to Merfolk, and we have lost to big red. Well, it was essentially big red. Looks like this is Merfolk we're playing against. Let's get in with our Artificers instead. We don't necessarily care about protecting specifically either of these guys, so we'll just play out around here. Manjawini 1/1 flyers. Oh man, how bad is Goblin Chain Whirler against our deck if we don't have favorable ones out? It's pretty bad. How good would favorable wins off top be? The thing with this card, just go throw it there. City's Blessing is easier to get when you have enchantments, though. So it actually helps get this card, even though like it's not a tokens deck that would typically get to City's Blessing faster. It's kind of the thing that I realize on. Aw, yeah! We're winners. We're winners here. It's funny because we're up against Merfolk against 2 decks that are trying not to interact with each other and try to win first. If I don't get favorable wins out, he probably just wins the game. But he did multi 4. It's their biggest thing. So yeah, we're gonna swing the team. It's probably nice at this point to keep up mana so Silent Storm can counter something. You want to keep our Splendid Griffin theoretically out, but it's not super worried about it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9 if I enchantment off the top. Also seal away as my removal, and excellent fighting removal also helps the thing. So this just becomes a really good late game. In the early game, it's a 2-2 fire. super disappointed about. Come attacking. I'm not interacting with you. We are attacking each other's faces over and over again until someone wins. If you don't attack, you're losing this game. Like, you might as well attack. We're racing here. We're racing, but I got to go first. That's like legitimately the only advantage I have this match right now. Opponent looking at stuff, and this game gives you too much time to think. Makes me little. There we go. There we go. You did it. You got there. You got to the correct decision. Another resistant. Sure. Playing this out won't give me space button, right? 8, 9. No. Flag. Artificer resistant. Got a lot of assistance. No artificer. Okay, non-interactive decks. Non-interactive decks. Oh my gosh. Well, give me City's Blessing at least. Non-interactive decks. Non-interactive decks. Attacking each other over and over again. First one to draw removal wins. I'd probably just win anyway, but even if you get rid of Splitting Grip at this point, I have 4 mana. If you try to get rid of Splitting Grip, I have Siren Storm Tamer. That's Mythic Explorer, it's not gonna be good enough, I would game. GG! Nice line, bro. The one nice thing about playing Brews in a quick constructed is I just want to scry once. Let's go. This is actually super rude. Look how good this feels. I just want to see how good this feels. Triple scry. Yeah, we probably would just leave that on top. Be happy with it. Yeah, like opponent scoop because it's super rude to do what I just did. Good etiquette, by the way. We're at 2-2 now. Good etiquette, by the way, is probably to not do that. It is definitely to just win the game and not play out a card just to see what it does. Actually, I want to open up Notepad real quick. Good old fancy Notepad. So game 1. So we had game 1. So this is blue-white favorable wins. Just taking notes here. Game 1, we had loss to blue-black control. Game 2, we had loss to Merfolk. We've not won 2 games in a row, really. Game 3, win versus Big Red. And game 4, we have win versus Merfolk. Actually, I just triggered myself that I put loss to and then win versus. So we're gonna loss versus. So we're gonna go on to game 5. Let's see how it goes. We made some changes. So we're gonna roll this deck in twice and see how it does with the changes right after this. But 2-2 is pretty good. I feel like if we go 3-3 with any of these brews, we're pretty happy with it because it's just like janky crap that we're playing. Oh, how much do I wish I had an island, and how much do I wish this was not this anymore? Because I changed it up in my new version. So. I mean, it's playable, but it really needs an island. We're gonna mulligan. Hopefully do better than that. Mulligan! Mulligan! I mean, at least we have playable things. That's gonna hurt if I need that removal. And I might need that removal because I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna be playing blue stuff, and the guy's gonna be like, "Oh, this guy's playing control because he's not playing anything." Ooh, what's this? Whenever you, is this hazard or not hazard? Brain. Apatra. I'm super excited to see what this deck is. we're gonna play an Academy Drake. How does that feel? Oh, I like it. No blockers, dude. You're a ruthless sniper by name. Yeah, let's play it on an island, and we'll go favorable wins. Favorable wins. It would have been a 4-4 if you didn't do that. You probably should have cycled that, like, not. Ah, he cycled the. It just chat mid hate though. Probably wanted it. Oh, the bone picker! Super relevant card. Okay, so we'll just play a Siren Storm Gamer, and now we can attack. Actually, I think we're okay with the 1-for-1. I think. Because we just double favorable wins. Oh. What is this deck? Game 5 versus Game 5 blank versus black, white, cycle -1s. Because it's not Hapatra. I don't know what to call this deck. So we'll try him for Gerard here. Give Siren Storm Tamer +1/+1 counter. Cover 3, end the turn. It's smart because it makes this worthless unless I draw, like, yeah. Oh. I guess it's theoretically a control deck. We'll call it black-white control. Oracle Vault? What's that do again? What's this deck? Control. We'll call it control? I'll give you vigilance too. That would be nice. Okay, so what are you playing? What are these cards? Oh my god, that's actually kind of frustrating. Alright, I think we're just racing, but I don't 100% understand what this deck is. Because why do you suddenly have these explore guys? Like, you have explore guys, cats, this guy that you assume, like, okay, so you're gonna be giving a bunch of last one counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus my 3. Yeah, I guess we're just not attacking anymore. Black, white, something. Like, we might be losing the black, white something. I mean, I feel like you're baiting me. I'm super triggered by my lines that we have. Yeah, that's fine. This has enough for counter that you're just doing this now for free now. That was all free. Cool. Oh, what? Two of our big losses. Mana flood. Mana flood. Like. Otherwise, the times my deck did the thing it was supposed to do, it was great. But just straight up mana flood 2 games, two losses. The other one was Merfolk. I just didn't interact with it, so it's like I just lose this game here. Let's just scoop up here. So our first league, or whatever you want to call it. This happens, so we'll just make some changes quick. So we made some changes to the deck. Cool. So we'll make some changes to this deck. There you are. So we're gonna add. We went down. So let's just say -2 lands plus 2 Ixalan's Binding. Because our curve is like we legitimately don't have anything under 4. We've added 2 4-drops, so we don't go on too many lands. But I think this would be worth. Oh yeah, we went up. +4 Ace, Third Glider, -4. Frack. Academy Drake those. We're gonna try this again with these changes. I think they're pretty positive. I think the historic trigger is super relevant for the Acer Glider, so it will probably be a very positive change. Play through one more league, and then we're gonna try to sleep because the light's coming up now. We'd really prefer having one of our 12 1-drops at this point, but we'll take this mana base and run with it. Opponent will assume we're playing control at first as we play Island Go. So, not bad. Alright. Game 1. Alright, so it looks like game 1 might be a win to AFK Man. Or we have Rope Coach himself is playing Magic Arena now. That's probably what's going on. It's pretty late already. Yeah, it is. It is certainly not dark in any way. Alright, so like I said, opponent probably assuming we're playing control at this point. Because we're just going to play nothing. For a turn or two. Opponent also probably not at his computer. So, Andre S. or Andres or Andres. Andres? is, or just still Andre. Anyway. Does not seem to be there. Oh, shit. Art in my room. I just look at my webcam here, and I'm like, man, that's what we need is some art back. Is there any efficient way to point at this thing? Over here, I feel like how much nice would like art be there? So I'm either putting posters up there, or I'm gonna end up putting some playmats up. And oh my god, they give you so much time in this game. It's so frustrating. Why would they give a person this much time? He's clearly AFK. Looks bad. Young content creators stream this game, and half the time you have nothing happening. There, we won! We won! Win versus AFK. So far this deck is very good if the opponent isn't there. It is 100% win rate when the opponent is not playing. So, that's fun. Alright, Johnny Sports versus Noob Alert. Playing the favorable wins brew here. You almost call it historic favorable wins? Almost. I want a game where I play Teshar out, and then I start returning all these creatures because I play Teshar. Oh, that's gonna feel so good. Oh, this hand screams that I need to draw planes, or it's awful. Opponent probably playing control, so that's bad too. Okay, well this is good. We get the turn 1 Siren Storm Tamer. Should have gone to bed and woken up in that time. I could have tried. I don't know. Ooh, green. I mean, opponent's probably playing cats. Thematic Compass. I'm playing against Sony Brews. That feels awesome. Card. So untap target attack creature. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So we're gonna play out favorable wins here. I feel like I've played against more brews since I've played a brew deck, which is kind of nice. You don't get to always go up against. I think that's what's gonna be like. I think most of the time when you play a brew, you're not like, holy crap, giddy. Okay, alright. Well, that's pretty annoying. That's super annoying. Mox Amber! Alright, we're just gonna play that tapped. I'm assuming you prevented damage? Yeah, you prevented damage from this guy. So Giddy to Trials prevents damage, so I'm just not gonna bother attacking. Because he does no damage right now. You're cool, Duderino. Do I play out Teshar or do I play out Resplendent Griffin? I think I play out Resplendent Griffin. Search for Escanta out. So this is blue, white, green control. I forgot blue, white, green is technically called Simic? So And we play out Resplendent Griffin. It doesn't give me any indicator on which person he put the prevent damage on. So I wish it did, 'cause it's like, it's a little bit hard to tell what he did it on. Or maybe that's what this is, the circle thingy. That might be what that circle thingy. See when his turn starts, does it go away? No, it doesn't. Okay. So yeah, we'll just gonna prevent the Resplendent Griffin, that's fine. I actually don't 100% know if this does this on itself, or if this needs to be on the battlefield for that trigger. I think it's... So we're actually gonna find out if I have to sacrifice. If it's a land.
My next move is clear.
This deck is spicy. So I do have to get rid of these guys before I do anything. Combat. You can attack. Man, both of them becomes bad. On top of it, they become 5/5 element. Jeez. Both are pretty bad. So let's play out a Dustborn Sky Marcher. And we'll actually play out a Starklighter. Might come up 10, 14 damage you can come out this turn. It's pretty significant. No, it goes for the Scry trigger instead. Scrying every turn's pretty good too, though. I'm gonna deal with all these Planeswalkers. Gideon's pretty annoying. It's one of the most annoying Planeswalkers. It's not seeing a lot of play now because it's not actually very good, but it is super annoying. Especially when you have like one creature out. It's like only good if it's pretty bad when opponent goes wide. I just didn't go wide soon enough. There's City's Blessing now though. Resplendent Griffin's to get some counters on it. A Thurglider. Bird construct. Well, it's literally the bones of a bird. Crazy. Made into an artifact. A Thurglider.
You cannot win.
Oh, interesting choice. He probably has Settle the Wreckage. So what I'm going to do is only attack Resplendent Griffin. Combat. Or only attack with Ace through Glider, because we care. Actually, no, you'll get a +1 plus counter. Gideon. We'll attack with 2 guys. Start working on this. I'm playing around Settle the Wreckage. I think that's the only reason you do exactly what you just did. So maybe I should only attack with 1 guy because it's still 2 for 1 for him. But I almost want to bait up 2 for 1, it's fine. Fair luck on that, Jeremy. Okay, that's fine. So we'll play out Artificer's Assistant. And I think that's it. Well, we can play out Dustborn. I think at this point we're going, if you have a Settler Wreckage and you're 1 card in hand, you have a Settler Wreckage and 1 card in hand. Because it might be you just have Fogs, and that's actually your answer to things. That's the only reason you did exactly what you did. Puts away the Seal Away. I guess I have protection to Seal Away. You're just like, you're good. Storm Creep or something, and then I'm just gonna play Teshar and get it back. Again, I don't actually know if that's how that works. So, because it's not on the battlefield when I'm casting this, so I legitimately don't know if that's how that works. Mox Amber. Why will Planeswalker have a Mox Amber and you have an extra, you just ramp your mana? It's interesting.
Vulnerability has perks.
I think we're gonna try to kill Nissa this turn. Even though this your ability here is pretty annoying. I think you ultimating Nissa is gonna fuck me up pretty bad. So what is this deck? Green, white, blue control. For green, white, blue is called. Oh, sorry. Green, white, blue, shard. DG. Also forget it. Guild or whatever it is. Anyway, it's not super important. So we'll go to your damage is being granted. Go to combat. I'm gonna just attack for the +1/+1 counter. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think everyone else can miss it. I feel really bad if you miss it. Oh, that's pretty significant. Because that, I couldn't have prevented. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, casting out my favorite one. It's pretty good. Pretty good play. It's half the point of the deck. Now everything feels bad. Okay, but I got you away from ultimating. Oh, I have to kill these planeswalkers! Exiled. Ooh. Versus Ruinous Blast. Bant. That's what green went to is. Bant. Okay. Alright. So. chooses to describe? You could just come at me with like 18 damage that I like have to block. Like I have to block.
I don't think so.
I guess we just do it next turn. I think we lose here, folks. This was a very interesting game, though. I'm gonna give you the nice, and then card. Yeah. Oh, that was a lot of stuff that guy played. Could have gone to bed. Alright, so we're 1-1. Again, win versus AFK. Let's see what game 3 provides. Keep it uppable. Alright, we're against small red Aggro. This is probably an awful matchup for me. I don't see a realistic way that I like beat anything that's going on here. For the best. Okay, we're gonna find out if this is how Teshar works. We're actually gonna purposely die to something. Team's dead. Cool. Unless he attacks with just regular runner, I don't like trade for nothing. I'll block Soul Scar maybe. We'll probably sack that for that. Go fire around to kill him. That's fine. We'll take the 2 for 1. Again, I don't think this is how this works, but if it does, that would be awesome. Yeah, I needed a historic to... Okay, so we're really hoping to get one of my other historic cards right now. Oh, that's bad. It probably would be way too much value. What a play that would have been if he didn't have removal on that exact turn. I probably just lose now because of it, but oh, it's so good. Like I have to block essentially here, and if he has like the removal for it, he has it. But oh, that would have been so good. That would have been a swing to win the game pretty much. We're oh yeah, there you go. Loss versus mono red aggro. Yeah. Yeah, that's The unfortunate thing with this deck is probably my number one worst matchup is the best card in standard, or the best deck in standard. So that's what it is. Hopefully now we're at the 2-loss territory. We're just playing against other brews again. Playing against back control is pretty interesting. So far, with the changes, I've not won. I don't think it's because of the changes or anything, but. Ugh. I just realized there's a little green thing on my webcam. I get a new webcam anyway. Donate to my webcam found. Just kidding. I'm gonna get another win versus an AFK opponent. Let me just nap quick fast. Okay. Keep. Really want to draw planes. Would be super awesome. Shalalalala. Sad. The worst part is you don't actually want these wins because like I don't get to actually see how this deck performs against, because like now I'm gonna go up against a theoretically better deck that's also 2-2 that are like Mono Red easily could have just accidentally lost 2 games and then like so like I end up going against that. They, mind you, like against that Bant control deck that was interesting enough to see it play against another brew, or maybe that was a real deck, I don't know, but we'll see. Whatever. This is a fantastic hand, actually. That's interesting. Do I want to play Triumph for Gerard first, or do I want to play Favorable Winds? I probably want to play Triumph for Gerard first. I don't completely know, because like, does that make Siren Storm Tamer too big of a target? It's against Ram, so if this is indeed Ram, he is just trying to race me. So we'll Triumph of Gerard here, because that lifelink will be relevant potentially. Oh, red green. Monsters maybe. Yeah. Oh, that's relevant. That's so relevant. Well. Gonna make him choose. Okay, well, he's gotta get rid of Triumph Gerard, I think. He might get rid of Favorable Winds, because Triumph Gerard grows on its own. Yeah, he probably gets rid of Favorable Winds actually, now because Triumph Gerard will go off on its own. He's trying to make that decision right now. It is an interesting decision, to be fair. And I think the play is to get rid of the one that sticks around forever, because that one goes off its own. Right? The lifelink for one turn isn't a gigantic deal for him right now. He might make this decision after he goes to my turn and sees me play on another flyer. Actually, no. He needs to make a decision now, or else he's already made his decision. If he lets it go to my turn, he's made a decision. That's favorable wins. The decision tree I created for Jack Laverton is thrilling. It's intriguing. Who knows what he'll pick? Please pick something. All the slow players the second half. He's looking at shit. Like so he's not AFK, he's just slow. You can see by him highlighting different cards to see what he wants to pick. Yeah, get in for some damage. Sacrifice it. Choose to do nothing, so yeah, you are getting rid of favorable wins. Legit doesn't make sense for you to get rid of anything else at this point. And I think that is the actual correct choice here. Scared. Letting me have, I basically am just healing 4 life. He already has flying. That's the other part that doesn't really matter much. The third part of trying to charge is the important part. Everyone's like, yeah, I get some counters on the dude. Let's see. It's slow though. You have to get rid of it now. He could be deciding that he just wants the creature out. If you don't get it out before damage, I don't understand what you're doing. Alright, bro, thanks for the free. Play out a Circle Glider. Like, you just gave me a free damage point. Which I don't fully know why you did. I mean, if you think of what it's like, favorable wins just became removal for Crasher Bot. And I'm okay with that too. Like, I'm okay with that one for one. But like, favorable wins is pretty important in my deck. So if you're just gonna let me have it, you're just letting me have it. I don't know. Bunch Walker, Jack Laverton. Ooh, it deals with Kindling Phoenix. That is a card I do not want to see. Seal away. Excellent binding. Realizing you don't interact with people. What's that? I'm like, you are correct, sir. I don't interact with shit. First part is like, I don't actually want it to be Siren Storm Tamer getting all these counters. Need damage to face. That's a big Siren Storm Tamer. Yeah. Go for that and not. Doesn't make any sense. Like, favorable wins is. Yeah, like 100% the right choice. Oh, if he doesn't have a mountain, he can't play Rekindling Phoenix. And he has. Yeah, I don't think he has it. Oh, okay, we beat Green Red Monsters because I'm screwed. So. I don't know, whatever. You win because you win sometimes. We're happy again. We got 3 wins. That's what we want. Again, 2 of them was versus AFK. So we'll see how it goes now that we're probably gonna play against real decks now. Well, Green Red Monster is a real deck. So is Mono Red Aggro. Not controlling him, but like, we beat a good deck. That's probably a good matchup for us. Because like, until you play out. I don't think we keep down, we pretty much have to keep, and it's actually not bad, so we're not mad about that. Keep that on top. Turn 1 hour resistant. Really want to draw. Play 8 of these enchantments because we want to draw. We want to have 1 in our opening hand, so it's like a little frustrating not to have 1 in the opening hand. So yeah, Artificers and Seagull. There we go. It's black. Mono black, maybe. Black Pirates. That's probably worth the seal away. Because it just keeps creating. I don't 100% want you to keep creating. We might be okay with it. We might erase it if we get the right shit. Chooses not to attack. Interesting. Alright, let's get him for 1. There we go. Ace their glider. Store it trigger. Don't necessarily want to. I need to get the favorable win. Like, granted, that gives me another scry trigger, but hopefully. Did we race? We might race here. Because at some point I play these for the temple play. Sure, if you spend 2 mana every turn to create just a 2/2. Like, I think I'll get more value in the long run. Oh, I should have. Let's see what I got now. Okay, this doesn't advance, right? Yeah, we'll just look like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweet. Played it. I guess red black. Game 6 versus red black pirate aggro. Yeah, we might have just went to him being mana street and not having red mana. Oh no, we lost! Yeah, that can happen. So now the question becomes, should have I actually have gotten rid of? Should I have sealed away sooner and been less greedy? Maybe. Oh well, whatever, that was a game. Those are your games. Ooh, the third one is already solved for. Marlin. It's like, you were playing this, you want more of these, don't you? I'm like, not exactly what I'm going for. Alright, again, thanks for watching, everybody. That was a fun little Jeskai control, or not Jeskai, I was trying to play Jeskai, favorable wins, but I just couldn't legitimize it. And I ended up blowing a bunch of uncommon wild cards, which is a bit silly of me, but it was fun to do. I do thoroughly enjoy this deck. Interestingly, again, a couple of my wins. Hold on, let's just go back to this. A couple of my wins coming from AFKs in the second one after the changes. But interestingly, like, before the changes, you know, got a couple wins against Merfolk and Big Red. So really, that. So lost the matches you expect to lose to Mono Red Aggro. Expect to lose to Aggro decks because they're just faster than this deck. But and you kind of just lose if you don't have either one of your, like, favorable wins is your preferred. Triumph Charge, again, is just like your backup favorable wins, but it does a good enough job. Especially like in that situation, it's almost the same, right? It was slightly better. That Siren Storm Tamer, and I was able to turn 1 it's +1, turn 2 it's +2, and then I got some lifelink from it, so it actually like ended up being slightly better than having favorable wins out. But I also had a favorable wins out, so there was like a lot of damage coming from a 1-mana creature that the guy didn't have an answer to at the time. So you'll take it when they don't have an answer to it. This is a pretty fun deck if you want to play. Again, this is a no Mythic Brew, I think, and the only rare I got Chalet. Got 4 rares at top end that are probably not even completely necessary to the deck. They're just nice. Teshar with Aether Glider synergy there. Again, also Artificer's Assistant with the synergy there. I didn't get the not once did it come in handy. It would have been awesome. You played Teshar, played Aether Glider, get back anything. Get back the Siren Storm Tamer that you used to sacrifice to protect the Teshar earlier, right? Like, I feel like, again, this is like kind of happy dreamland, hoping for that kind of stuff to happen, but it's pretty cool. If I had more Glacial Fortresses, it probably would have been even slightly more consistent. It would be nice. This deck's, like, again, because all my removal is enchantments and I play enchantments and stuff, the getting to City's Blessing is pretty relevant for Resplendent Griffin, so I'm pretty glad I had that. I just probably shouldn't have spent the on Sky Terrors and not ending up playing just Sky. I think it's just like it's too. I think it would have been too hard for the 3 mana to do 3 colors with this deck. But this is a pretty fun build of blue-white favorable wins. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you would change in the comments and stuff below. And as well, this whole video is brought to you by Retouch Media, which is the company I run that does design stuff. We do stuff like designing logos for your team or your stream or whatever you're doing these days. You can get that kind of stuff. We have it on hats, you can get it on shirts. I can print stuff for you too, all that kind of jazz. I have connections for printing, so I can get all that done for you for relatively cheap. Again, one-offs kind of start at $150 for things. If you want a consistent marketing or design experience, that kind of starts at $50 a week, depending on what kind of stuff we want. So DM me if you are in need of any sort of marketing or design. Alright, again, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll come up with a new brew next week. I've been Johnny Esports. I'm out of here.